All right, guys, this is the final part. Ivan, you're real so interesting. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In other words, if I hire Peter Jackson, which I most likely will, don't hate me, Mel Gibson. I might choose Peter over you. He's gonna ask me, Ivan, how are you gonna distribute your movie? By the way, he's gonna ask me. I'm like, yeah, George. I'm gonna sell it on 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. Oh, 4K Blu-ray. I'm like, yeah, Peter, 4K Blu-ray. That's cool, Ivan. A good experience. Yeah, Peter, but I'm gonna release it on theaters first. He's like, theaters. He's like, Ivan, how are you gonna do that? He's gonna tell me, Ivan, how are you gonna do that? You didn't sell. You didn't sell to the gatekeepers. How are you gonna release your movie on theaters? Yeah, Peter, me and Feature are building our own chain. He's like, what? You're building your own chain? I'm like, yeah. He's like, Ivan, how much theaters are you building? I don't know, Peter. I'm building like 2,000 theaters. 2,000 theaters? That's bigger than AMC. AMC only has like 1,500 theaters worldwide, 1,200 theaters worldwide, and you're building 2,000 theaters, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, Peter. He's like, holy shit! What kind of theaters are you building? Like independent small movie an independent cinema that only fits a good like 100 people, or you're gonna build a commercial one? No, Peter. I'm building an IMAX commercial theater. He's like, IMAX? Say that again, Ivan. IMAX? Yeah, Peter. Holy shit! You're looking at an unheard of experience for your movie. You're putting $985 towards your movie, and you have that IMAX technology. You're looking at something unheard of for the experience, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, Peter. I know what I'm doing. He's all excited. He's like, holy shit, Ivan! Like, your company's burning hollow. I'm like, yeah, my company's burning hollow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Ivan, can I get a piece of that, Ivan? Okay, fine, Peter. I'll give you 0.02. Are you happy? You'll make a nice, I don't know, $4 million. $4.5 million. You'll make your nice $16 million for 3 movies. All right, that's a good deal. Yeah, I'll give you a nice $16 million, which is like $20 million in New Zealand money. You'll make your nice $20 million in royalties for the ticket sales, and that's it, Peter. I'm not giving you any more money, man. It's more than enough. Whereas the Zane's actors are not getting squat. They're not getting squat off the ticket sales. If I move them around theaters, they only get a piece of the 4K Blu-ray sales, obviously. And my other five, like the secretaries and the count of them, are not getting squat off my ticket sales. They're not worth it, man. I'll give them a small piece of the pie for the Blu-ray, but not the ticket sales. The ticket money, the ticket sales all goes to me and VJ, Peter Jackson, and John Favreau and Nick Filoni. John Favreau and Nick Filoni, I'll give them 0.01%. They'll make their nice, I don't know, $9 million for what? For the 3 volumes. It's a good paycheck for John Favreau. That's good enough. $9 million is a good paycheck for them. I'm not paying them any more than that. Don't let them dupe you. I'm already paying them more than enough for the 4K Blu-ray movies box office. And Peter Jackson, I'll pay him a nice $20 million. And Mel Gibson, I'll pay him $20 million too, if he's chosen. See what I'm saying? Those are the only people who are getting a piece of the ticket sales. Whereas the actors and all them, they're not getting squat off the ticket sales. Hence why I'm giving them a piece of the 4K Blu-ray box office, because that's where the real money is. The real money is the Amazon deal. It's not the ticket sales. The Sky Source, the Sky Max Theater sales is a big deal, obviously, but it's nothing compared to the Amazon deal. The Amazon deal is where the real money is, because I'm selling my 4K Blu-ray box set for $160, and it's high profit margin. That's why the actors are gonna make their millions off that, man. And John Favreau are gonna make, like, Peter Jackson's gonna make his millions. Whereas if I gave them a piece of royalties for the tickets, they wouldn't make as much money. That's why I'm gonna give all the actors for my movies a piece of the 4K Blu-ray box office, not the ticket sales. I know I'm doing that way. They make more money. See what I'm saying? The ticket sales are not getting a dime off, though, man. If the agents say, "Ivan, what about the ticket sales?" No, man, you're not getting a dime off the ticket sales. You're not getting a dime off the movie box office for ticket sales. You only get a dime off the box office for the 4K Blu-ray movie. That's it. You're not getting a dime off the ticket sales. All that money goes to me and VJ. We're the main show. It's my money. I'm not giving you a piece of my fucking money, obviously. And the crewmen don't get squat. The crewmen get their $2,000 gift card. They get their $150,000 salary, and they get their perks. The Lord of the Rings crewmen who I'm hiring for Zanus, they get their perks. Okay, you'll get your once-a-month party. You'll get to party up at the Virgin Island Resort 6 times for the 3 volumes. For the 3 volumes, obviously. You get to watch the red carpet, and you get your VIP for VIP for the private screening at my theater at my Sky Max theater in Switzerland that I'm gonna build, obviously. And you get your free food. You can get your popcorn. Ivan, free food. Yeah, you can get whatever you want. You can get your free refills, obviously, but you can only eat the food one time. You can't have you can't have you know, you can have refills for your drinks, but you can't eat food more than you can't eat food twice. You can grab whatever food you want, but once you grab your food, that is it. I'm not gonna have these. I'm not gonna have the crewmen go and get like fucking finish all my fucking food. No, don't let them do like that. No, guys, you got your free screening. I'll give them free refills for their drinks. That's it. But for the food, they're not getting repeats for the food, man. If you grab whatever you want, get your hot dog, your poutine, your two drinks. You can get your two drinks if you want. You can get your one drink if you want. You can have your refill. I'll say you can only get one drink, guys. You can't get two. Get one drink, but you can have refills. I won't allow them to have two drinks. No, have them have one drink. And if they want refills, they can get refills for their drinks, obviously, but they can only eat their food once. Okay, get your hot dog, get your poutine, get your ham, get your pizza, get your drinks. But once you eat your food, you can't come back for more food, man. I don't want you guys finishing all my fucking food. There's other fans who are watching the movie. You need to save food for them too. You know what I'm saying? I'm nice enough to give you a free private screening at my nice theater. You know what I'm saying? If I build that theater chain, obviously. I'm nice enough to give you free food, whereas the other half of the fans need to eat too. They all want to buy food. You need to what? You can't be finishing all my fucking food. You know what I'm saying? And Peter Jackson's like, holy shit, I mean, this is a nice fucking theater. You know, this is fucking nice, yeah. And I'll have the premiere be at midnight. For me, Peter Jackson, the crewman. Obviously. So what I'll do is, I'll do the party before the red carpet. The party before, or you can do the red carpet before the party. If you want. I think it's better to do the party before the red carpet. Okay, everyone's flown to Switzerland. Everyone sells in the Bergerac Resort. We chill. And at 7 o'clock, the party starts from 7 to 1. Everyone eats 3 times a day. We do that 2 times a day. Everyone parties before the premiere day. And everyone's excited to see that Zayn's movie, yeah. So I'll be partying up with Peter Jackson. You know what I'm saying? His wife, Fran, whatever it is. And what? And the 7 team and all the crewmen at the Bergerac Resort for 2 days. And the third day, the red carpet event happens from like 1 to like 5 o'clock in the evening around there. A nice 4-hour event, obviously. A nice 4 or 5. You can have the red carpet start in the evening. Have the red carpet start around, 4 and end at 7. And at 12 o'clock, the premiere of the movie, the premiere of my movie, obviously, my volume 1 worldwide is so the premiere of my movie is going on worldwide. So the day my movie is available to watch at all the theaters worldwide at 12 o'clock midnight, that's the day Peter Jackson will get their VIP at one of the theaters. One of the theaters is booked VIP for me and the whole crew and Peter Jackson and my 7 team and all that. You see what I'm saying? And the other 2-3 theaters in that city, the other fans can watch the movie in that theater, obviously. But one of them I want to book one theater, one of my theaters, VIP for me and the whole crew and Peter Jackson and all them, obviously. And in the other half of the theater, the other fans can watch the movie there too, obviously. And we watch the movie and you're like, holy shit, this movie's sick. And you see Eritat, he's a devil himself. You see me and oh my god, this is the best cinematic experience in my life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When me and VJ watch the movie with Peter and all them, we're all eating our food. Everyone's all hooked watching, oh my god, this movie's sick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. The kind of amazing experience, yeah. But this is if I build a theater. It's not guaranteed I'm going to build it, guys. I'm speaking hypothetically. There's a good chance I might just stick to 4K Blu on Amazon. Because this is a daunting process, man. To build these, 2,000 theaters is a daunting process. A lot of work, man. But I'm not going to do the dirty work. I'm going to hire assistants to do that for me. Me and VJ don't have to do the work. We can hire 100 assistants to take care of that all for us. We don't have to do the dirty work. You know what I'm saying? As we're the boss, we're not going to do the dirty work, obviously. The only way, guys, I'm going to consider building this theater chain is if I make my 28, 29, 30 billion off my book. That's the only way I'll consider buying. That's the only way I'll consider building this theater chain. If not, if I make $16 million, I'm not going to build a theater chain. I'm just going to release a movie before we on Amazon. You guys will still have, the movie will still have crazy, crazy buzz. As you guys still get to watch it at home, right? Yeah. You still get to watch it at home, obviously. Ivan, is there a higher chance there's a higher chance I will not build a theater chain. Something tells me I should just stick to Amazon, the 4K on Amazon. Me and V don't have to spend a dime on that. VJ like, yeah, Ivan, like Ivan, do you really want to spend $10 million of your money, Ivan? Like, we don't have to spend a dime for Amazon. Amazon will just take 20% of the profits, and they have the resources worldwide. They can easily handle all the shipping and delivery for us, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? They have the resources for that. We don't have to build a theater chain, Ivan. We have Amazon. Like, yeah, you're right, VJ. We have Amazon. We have Amazon. We don't need to. But man, would it be cool to have that theater chain, man, worldwide. It's a daunting process, though, man. Like, you're looking at, I have to build like 4 theaters in every major city in like America, Canada, Europe, all the major cities in the countries in Europe, China, Japan. It's something crazy, man. New Zealand. It's a daunting process, man. It's something crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of is a waste of money in a way. It's not a waste of money because me and VJ will make more money, but it is kind of a waste of money. Now, Ivan, why would you spend $10 million of your money when you have Amazon to distribute movies for you, Ivan? You can release it online, you can have Amazon. I'm not a fan of online. I'm staying far away from online streaming. No, that's a big no. I'm not releasing online. Online is very unprofessional. It's either 4K Blu-ray. It's 4K Blu-ray is my only option. I'm choosing 4K Blu-ray. That's what I'm saying. 4K Blu-ray is my only option. You know what I'm saying? 4K Blu-ray is my only option. 4K Blu-ray is my only option. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something tells me I should just release it on Amazon on 4K Blu-ray. Even if I make $30 million, something tells me I shouldn't waste $10 billion of my money. It's not a waste because it's a good investment because I'll make more money, obviously. But there's a saying in this world: how much money is enough? The amount of money I'm making off Zanus and my merch is more than enough. Me and VJ are gonna make like $70 million off the movie and merch. That's more than enough money for me and VJ, man. We don't need any more money. Even George Lucas, Ivan, you'll make more money, but you're making more enough money off your 4K Blu-ray. Don't fucking take $10 billion of your money and build your theory chain, Ivan. You don't need to do that, Ivan. But at the same time, if you want to have a better company in Hollywood, have it released to theaters. Yes, that's the one thing that Hollywood has. The one edge that Hollywood has over my company is that they release their movies at the theaters, man. And everyone gets that beautiful theatrical experience at the theaters with the popcorn, the hype with the popcorn, the billboard pictures, the popcorn, the hot dogs, the poutine, the drinks. You watch movies at the theaters and you're hooked. Yeah, that's the one edge that Hollywood has over my company. George, okay, Ivan, if you want to do this, you're looking at a daunting process, Ivan. It's a lot of work. Yeah, don't worry, George. I'll hire like 100 assistants to help me. I'll hire 100 assistants who have experience with developers who develop movie theaters to handle all that work for me. Me and VJ will not have to worry. George, me and VJ will not have to worry about that. We'll just hire assistants to handle all it for us. Yeah, hire assistants to handle all that dirty work for you and VJ. And me and VJ can just focus on our Zanus movie. We'll focus on looking at the resumes for the 7 team, the photographers and all them, and we can focus on planning our 3 volumes of Zanus while the 100 assistants are busy planning out the worldwide plan of building my theater chains, obviously worldwide. See what I'm saying? And if I build that theater chain, that is all I am doing for asset-based businesses. Because a theater chain business is an asset-based business, obviously. That's the only asset-based business I'm going to do. I'm not going to invest my money in parks, games, you know what I'm saying, restaurants, and stuff. No, I'm not touching that. I'm just going to focus on, hey, VJ, the only crazy thing me and you are going to have is this theater chain. That's enough. We're making more than enough money off the movies and the merch. It's enough. We don't need to put more money into more businesses. It's more than enough. We're just saying this, well, VJ, how much money? Yeah, we're making more than enough money. Yes, we're making more than enough money. That's enough. It's enough. Okay? It's enough. Ivan, but all you investors, Ivan, you're fucking crazy. If I had the keys like you, I would invest my money in a bunch of businesses. I'd make way more money, you know what I'm saying? I'd make way more money. I'm like, guys, there's a saying in this world, how much money is enough. If me and VJ make $70 billion off the movies and merch for the 4K Blu-ray movie, and another like $20 billion off, $25 billion off the ticket sales, that's more than enough money. We don't need any more money, man. It's enough. It's enough, obviously. There's a high chance Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni will invest their money in businesses. They might perhaps invest their money in real estate. They might invest their money in restaurants. They might invest their money in what? In other things, obviously. If Jon Favreau makes $100 million, $100 million, off his what? Off from the royalties, and he made his nice bonus on himself. He can easily put money into owning his own business, obviously. It's a good chance some members of my 17 might own their own business. They might perhaps own like a clothing store. They might own what? They might do real estate. They might put money into real estate. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni will most likely put money, and they might perhaps purchase condos and sell their condos on stuff. Yeah, they might even own restaurants too. I don't know, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, I'm thinking of owning my own restaurant. What restaurant you think? I don't know. I'm thinking of owning this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? This big restaurant chain. This big restaurant brand. You can easily afford it. Jon Favreau, if you make $100 million, you can easily own your own business. There's a good chance they are going to invest their money. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. I'm going to tell them, guys, I recommend you don't do that, man. You can lose your money, guys. You got John, Dave, you guys are making more enough money. Just take the money that you made and enjoy your life. Don't waste your time investing your money in these businesses. You can lose your money. You're not me. You don't have the keys like me. If you invest money in real estate, this clothing store, this restaurant, you can lose your money, guys. As the asset-based businesses are very risky. No, I have to worry about it. I'll make my money back. Trust me, guys. There's nothing worse than putting out $1 million into a clothing store and you only make like $60,000 a year for yourself. That's a bad investment, obviously. Yeah. Bad investment, obviously. There's nothing worse than putting $2-3 million into a restaurant and you only make $100,000 a year for your restaurant. It's a bad investment. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I recommend, guys, take the money that you made and just enjoy your life. Me and VJ are only investing our money in SkySource. And our SkySource what? In our SkySource brand, the Theater chain, if we build it, obviously, and that's it. Ivan, you built your Theater chain, yes. Me, you guys are not me, God. You guys are not me, John. You don't have the keys like me. You're not God like me. You can't make your easy money like me, John. You know what I'm saying? John can make his pretty easy money, but not the kind of money I can make. Like my easy plans. Guys, you can't take $10 billion of your money, invest money in a business. No, you're not me and VJ. Me and VJ have the keys. $10 billion is not a risky investment for me and VJ because we have the keys. And we know people are going to pay for an Ivan VJ movie at the theaters. People will pay for that, man. They'll pay for the food, you know what I'm saying? And they'll pay for that screen. People will pay for that, man. People will pay for that, yeah, man. Because me and VJ are special. But even if I make 20, 28, 29, $30 million, I'm going to have that talk with VJ, man. VJ, please, sweetie, help me out here. Like, do you want to... I need you... If you want to build this chain, this big theater chain, better than even AMC. Don't have me AMC. If you want to build this, like, big theater chain, VJ, you know what I'm saying? When I play my movies in IMAX or movies released in theaters, obviously, before we release on 4K Blu-ray, we'll make more money. I need you with me on this. I can't do this without you, VJ. I need you, Ivan. I don't know, Ivan. I think we should just stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. It's more than enough money. We don't need to take $10 billion of our money and build this theater chain, Ivan. But at the same time, man, is it cool to have your own theater chain. Man, is it cool to have your own theater chain. Yeah. It's fucking cool to have your own theater chain. See what I'm saying? It's fucking cool to have your own theater chain. See what I'm saying? It's fucking cool to have your own theater chain. You see what I'm saying? It's fucking cool to have your own theater chain. Fuck it, that's cool, yeah. The problem is it's a daunting process, man. And I'm going to have to hire like 100 assistants. I'm going to have to hire 100 assistants to what? To work on my theater chain project, obviously. So while I am working in the office for the Last of Us project, all the assistants that I hire are going to be handling all that dirty work. Traveling to all the major cities worldwide, in all these countries and all these continents, and planning the building of. By the time I'm hard at work in the office. By the time I'm hard at work in the office for what? For Last of Us, a good like halfway into that first year, all the construction crewmen around the world should be hired. They should begin building all the sets. And sometime the second year, the buildings should be built around there, maybe. Or maybe perhaps the end of the first year, all the buildings around the world should be built. Because to build a theater only takes a good, 1 year to build, man. If you have, a good 60 crewmen working in one theater, you can have it built in 1 year. Easily have it built in 1 year. You just have to hire a lot of crewmen. If you hire, 30,000 crewmen, they can have it all built in, a couple of years, in a good year. Year and a half, you can have all the theaters built for you. So you have a good 6-7 months of planning, And then what you hire the construction crew and they start building all the buildings, all the theater buildings, all the theater chains, theater buildings, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna have to have this talk with VJ. VJ, what do you think, man? Do you want to build? Do you want to build? Do you want to build your own theater, or should we just screw this and stick to Amazon on? Ivan, just stick to Amazon on 4K Blu-ray. That's good enough. We don't need to build this theater chain, Ivan. It's like, VJ, we're making more money. Yeah, it's more money, but we're making more than enough money, Ivan. We're gonna make our tens of billions. It's enough, Ivan. We don't need any more money. Yeah, we don't. Me and VJ don't. Me and VJ are gonna make so much money. We don't need any more money. It's so much money to blow. We don't need any more money. It's too much money. It's so much money, which is nice, obviously. Yeah, VJ, George Ivan, you don't need any more money. You're making more enough money off your fucking 4K Blu-ray. Just stick the 4K Blu-ray on Amazon, Ivan. You don't have to build your theater chain, Ivan. It's a hassle, man. Just stick your movie will still. The fans are still gonna get a good experience. All they have to do is buy theater systems in their house. They'll still get a good experience, Ivan. You don't have to build your theater chain. Yeah, you're right. I'm saying. But something tells me if I end up making $30 billion off my book, $30 billion off my book, I will highly consider making my what? Building that theater chain. If I make 20, 18, 19, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna cancel that plan. I'm just gonna stick to 4K Blu-ray for all my movies. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna waste my time building that theater chain. And it's good because me and VJ get to save money, obviously, right? We don't have to spend billions of dollars. VJ goes, Ivan, this is gonna cost you billions, Ivan. If you want to build 2,000 theaters, that's gonna cost you billions, Ivan. To build an IMAX theater is gonna cost you like $5 million, Ivan. It's a lot of money for each building. Yeah, to build a big commercial theater will cost like $5 million, man. It's a lot of money, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's a lot of money. Ivan, we're gonna have to hire like 80,000 employees worldwide. Something crazy, Ivan. Yeah, but VJ, we're gonna make more money, and we'll get this. We get to do private screenings for all our movies at the theaters, VJ, with popcorn and Ivan. That is pretty cool. We're gonna get the theatrical experience. Yes, sweetie, we're gonna get the theatrical experience. Yeah, but Ivan, we have our own private IMAX theater at home. We're gonna get the theatrical experience at home anyways. You're right, VJ. Yeah, Ivan, we pimped out our condo. We have our own private IMAX theater room. We're gonna get our theatrical experience for Xanax too at home. Ivan, we don't need to build a theater system. Our private IMAX theater is good enough, Ivan. All these people around the world can put money into a theater system. It's good enough. They can watch it at home. And to be honest, I would rather watch my movie at home with VJ than watch it at the theaters. At the theaters, you have distractions. Some people, you have more distractions. The theaters. Obviously. Well, no, seeing it at theaters is a better experience, obviously, but like there's something cool about seeing a movie at home in your own comfort, right? But seeing it at the theaters is obviously better than seeing it at home, obviously. It's a better experience, obviously, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And that's why I'm going to have this big talk with VJ. Okay, VJ, what do you think, man? Do you want to build... Okay, VJ... Okay, Ivan, how much did you get paid? I got paid $30 billion, VJ. You got paid $30 billion? Yes, sweetie, I got $30 billion. Hey, VJ, what are you thinking? Hey, VJ, I did my research. Okay, VJ, let's do some research. I did my research. To build an IMAX theater will cost me about $4 to $5 million bucks. To build a private IMAX... To build a commercial IMAX theater will cost me $5 million bucks each. For each building. $5 million bucks each, Ivan. I'm like, yeah. If you want to build 2,000 theaters, Ivan, that's going to cost you $10 billion, Ivan. Yeah, it's going to cost me $10 million. You want to invest $10 million of our money and build this theater chain, or you want to just stick to 4K on Amazon, and we can just enjoy it at our private IMAX theater at home. Ivan, I don't know, man. I think you should just stick to Amazon on 4K Blu-ray, man. We're making more enough money. We don't need to invest $10 million of our money to build a theater chain, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Like, Amazon's good enough. Like, 4K Blu-ray is good enough, Ivan. We get a nice box that's good enough. We don't need to build a theater chain, Ivan. But at the same time, Ivan, having that theater chain is nice. We'll be able to compete with Hollywood more. Yeah, Hollywood releases. Yeah, VJ, Hollywood has the edge over my company in the sense that they can release their movies on theaters. Before Hollywood releases their movies on theaters before they release it direct to online streaming, direct to digital, right, or direct to Blu-ray and DVD and 4K Blu-ray. You see what I'm saying? I want to have something similar like that for my company, where the world sees my movie on theater first, and after that they get the 4K Blu-ray box set for Zanus. We'll make more money, VJ. Yeah, Ivan, but like there's a saying in this world, how much money is really enough? Yes, we're making more than enough money off the 4K Blu-ray movie and merch. We don't need any more money. We don't need any more. We don't need that extra money for what? Me and VJ don't, technically speaking, don't need that extra money for what? For the theater for the theaters. We don't need that extra money. The money we're making off the 4K Blu-ray merch is more than enough. $70 billion is more than enough money. See what I'm saying? There's a higher chance, guys, I will most likely just partner with Amazon and just release it on 4K Blu-ray. As the amount of money I'm making off that's more than enough. There's a smaller chance I will build that theater chain. Even if I make $30 million, I might consider, I'm going to have the big talk with VJ, I might consider, okay, VJ, fuck it. Just release it on 4K Blu-ray on Amazon. I don't feel like doing all this work, man. Yeah, even if George, yeah, if you do this, it's more work for you, man. It's more work for you. You're going to be stressed out. It's going to be more work for you. Just stick to 4K Blu-ray on Amazon, Ivan. Take your $9.85, fund your Zanis movie, you know what I'm saying? Partner with Amazon and release it on 4K Blu-ray. You're still gonna get an enhanced experience, Ivan. It's 4K Blu-ray, Ivan. And everyone around the world has to do is just get their theater system. Yes, everyone around the world has to do is just get their theater system, obviously. But at the same time, it's nice to have that kind of buzz. And have Zanis, the Airtel Dell himself, being, you know what I'm saying, have that kind of buzz, that kind of movie released on an IMAX screening on theaters, yeah. With the popcorn, the hot dogs, the poutine, the pizza, the hamburgers, and the candy, and the drinks. Yeah, man. The nachos. Yeah, man. It's a nice experience. The ice cream. Yeah, it's a nice experience. You know what I'm saying? George would tell me, Ivan, it's a good investment. You'll make your money back. You'll make more money, obviously. But, Ivan, you're making more enough money. You don't need any more money. The amount of money you're making off your 4K Blu-ray movie is more than enough money. You don't need any more money. How much money is enough, Ivan? Yeah, VJ. How much money is enough? We're making more than enough money off the 4K Blu-ray movie and merch. We don't need to invest our money in a theater chain. It's more than enough money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we'll make more money if we build that theater chain. We'll make an actual like $25 billion, which is nice. Yeah, man. Yeah. End this video here in a good 5 minutes, and I'll go to bed, upload this video, and I'll wake up at 6 o'clock, 6:30, and I'll work on my book, and I'll watch this video after I work on my book. And then I'll go to the store, get my smokes, and I will come home and I'll watch some Rad Brad. Some Rad Brad on his channel. He uploaded a Spider-Man walkthrough. I love his Spider-Man walkthroughs. I'm going to watch that on his channel. I recommend you guys check out his channel. The Rad Brad. RADBRAD. The Rad Brad. And then RADBRAD. I recommend you guys check him out. Yeah, you're welcome. Point your channel up there. Yeah, man. Yeah, hence why Zanis will have crazy buzz, man. If I build that theater chain, Zanis is going to have crazy buzz like you've never experienced before, man. You're looking at like unheard of crazy buzz like you've never experienced before. Crazier than even my 4K Blu-ray, my direct to 4K Blu-ray. Because there's something unique about seeing a movie at the theaters. When you see a movie at the theaters, it has crazier buzz than seeing it at home, obviously. Seeing it at home is still crazy buzz, but not that kind of buzz seeing it at the theaters with everyone else. In other words, if I build that theater chain, you world are going to experience the horror of Aratat, the devil himself, with all the other customers, all the other viewers, obviously, at the theaters. And the whole thing's packed, and you guys are going to experience the horror of that devil, man. Holy shit, Aratat's. That's why I'll have created. Holy shit, Aratat's scary. He's a devil, man, yeah. We'll have crazy, crazy worldwide buzz, yeah, man. Now, if I build that theater chain and I have that premiere with my crew, my Lord of the Rings crewmen, obviously, and Peter Jackson, them, everyone's gonna be at the edge of their seats with their food. Like, holy shit! I don't know. You have the preview. Everyone's like, holy shit! I can't wait to watch this. And you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you get the you get the commercials, you got the interviews, the preview, like a 7-minute preview, and the movie starts. You know what I'm saying? You got the Sky Source logo. It's lots of saying this movie is written. This movie is warning. This movie is not for children. This movie is this movie is an adaptation based off a novel written by Alvin O'Mara. You get the last Hope for Zanis title, obviously, credit, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And Peter Jackson and all the actors are all on the edge of their seats. Holy shit, Aratat's a devil. You know what I'm saying? You see the beginning with Tactius, the prologue. I use Alba, obviously, and you see Aratat. Holy shit, Aratat's scary. He's a devil, man, yeah. And you're on... Aratat's so scary, you're going to be on the edge of your seat when you watch that movie. You're gonna feel for me and the men because you're looking at the scariest villain in movie history, man. If you think Thanos was scary, guys, Eritell will make him look good. As Thanos wasn't that scary. Thanos wasn't scary. He was a formidable opponent. You felt for the Avengers, obviously, but Thanos wasn't scary. Whereas Eritell's the walking devil himself. He's fucking scary, man. He's a more badass villain than even Thanos, man. Because he's the walking devil himself, and he's very powerful too. Yes, Thanos has Infinity Stones, but Eritell's the devil himself. That's why he's a more formidable villain than even Thanos, man. Yeah, man. And that's why everyone at the theaters are gonna be. If I build that theater chain, they're gonna be at the edge of their seats when they watch the videos. Like, holy shit, Eritell's a devil. I feel for Ivan and those men. Yeah, man. I feel for Ivan and those men. Yeah, man. I feel for Ivan and those men. Yeah, it's fucking scary. Yeah, man. Eritell's fucking a devil. Yeah, the devil, man. Walking devil incarnate. Yeah, man. End this video here in a good, like, I don't know, minute and a half. I have like 2 minutes to my phone. 2-3 minutes to my phone around there. Yeah. And I'm tired, guys. I'm gonna upload this video. I'm gonna sleep for good, like, I don't know, 5 hours. 5.5 hours. I'll wake up at 6. And I'll work on my book with my youngest brother. And I'll watch this video. And I'll go to the store, get my package post. And I'll watch more Rad Brad. I will not make another video. I will not make a video this evening, guys. I'm tired. I made one earlier this morning, and I made one around noon. I'm gonna make 2 videos for today, and I'll make my next video tomorrow morning, around 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And I might watch some Harry Potter before I make my video. I'm gonna watch the whole series. I never saw Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hollow, and so I'm going to watch the whole Harry Potter series this week. I'm gonna watch it. Either this week or perhaps the end of the month. We'll see what happens. Yeah, man, that's why Zayn's will guarantee be better than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Because Zayn's is a better story than Lord of the Rings. I pour more money into the movie. I pay everyone more money, and so work harder for me. And what? And Zayn's is a better story than Lord of the Rings. You'll see what I remember. Trust me, it's a better story than Lord of the Rings. I read like half my prologue today, and a good chunk of Chapter 1 again today, and I was hooked reading. I'm like, holy shit, this book is sick. Yeah, it's more interesting than Lord of the Rings, man. It's a better story than Lord of the Rings. The story is richer than Lord of the Rings when you read it, but the world building of Lord of the Rings and the dialogue and the language of the elves is richer than my book. I'm gonna keep saying this. To end this video off, I'm gonna keep saying this, guys. When you read Lord of the Rings, the world building and the speech and language and the speech stands out more than my book, obviously. But the story does not stand out as much as my book. As my book is more linear, it's more focused, whereas Lord of the Rings is kind of all over the place, the story. Don't hate me, J.R.R. Tolkien. J.R.R. Tolkien's dead. Don't hate me, Lord of the Rings fans. When you read Lord of the Rings, the story's a little bit messy. It's a little bit all over the place when you read it. It doesn't have a clear focus, obviously. The main story is Frodo destroying the ring, obviously, but you have all these side stuff happening. It's a little bit all over the place. J.R.R. Tolkien goes on